Okay, the final question that we had today, again, Bob, this is one for you, is there a minimum requirement for the number of socket outlets to be provided in a dwelling in BS 7671?
Yeah, again, that's a question that does come up from time to time. If you're talking about in dwellings and domestic premises, we're talking about BS 1363 socket outlets. In BS 7671, it simply says that where mobile equipment is likely to be used, provision shall be made so that equipment can be fed from adjacent and conveniently accessible socket outlet, taking account of the length of the flexible cable fed to portable appliances and luminaires, which tends to be about 1.5 metres. That's in section 553 in BS 7671. So there's no guidance given in that standard on the number of socket outlets. However, those who undertake new work where building regulations apply and they're in the scheme for certification of construction and they're an approved certifier of construction, they'll know that the domestic technical handbook that BSD provided does give guidance and also highlights the the growing use of appliances within properties. Everybody's got more and more electronic equipment that they're trying to plug in, and the last thing you want to do is overload socket outlets, and you want to also reduce the possibility of somebody tripping up over extension leads. You certainly didn't want people using these multi-way adapters and loads of extension leads. There is guidance in section 4.6 of the Building Standards Technical Handbook, and that gives you guidance on a minimum number of socket outlets, and that could be installed as single or double socket outlets to give the recommended number. They're fairly minimal, however. You're talking about 4 in each apartment. So in your living room, we're talking about 2 doubles, and that you can apply 6 in the kitchen, 3 above the worktop, so a double and a single, and then sockets for your appliances, and an additional 4 elsewhere. So you tend to have 2 doubles in the downstairs hall and the upstairs hall, and that should comply with the building regulations. IEG Guidance Note 1, which covers selection and erection of electrical equipment. The electrical safety first and industry partners such as ourselves, we worked with them in 2017, 2018 to produce a guide which we would hope that specifiers would look at, and we based that on the size of the rooms, and our guidance was on an adequate number of twin sockets. Didn't focus on the single sockets, it was mainly twin sockets. So you had small rooms up to 12 square metres, medium-sized rooms 12 to 25 square metres, and larger rooms more than 25 square metres. And for instance, as an example, in a small room we would be saying 4 double sockets in the living room as opposed to what's in the building standards, 2 doubles. In the dining room we'd probably say 3 double sockets. In the bedroom, 2 double sockets, which is the same as the building regulations. But in the kitchen we would be saying something like 6 double sockets. And then you've got probably the other sockets for appliances below worktop level. And again, obviously, the key reminder is that things like all these sockets in dwellings now have to have 30 milliamp RCD protection. And you might also encounter socket outlets in bathrooms. If you've got a big bathroom and you can get at least 3 metres to the side of zone 1, which is the side of the bath or the shower, you could have a socket outlet. You could also have socket outlets for electric vehicle charging equipment. So that would be a single socket. We have EV marked on the back, but again, that's not the sort of preferred way of supplying electric vehicles. The preferred way is to have a dedicated charging socket. So there is guidance, and as I say, what I'll do is I'll attach that guidance onto the chart there for your information. And as I say, there's in BS 7671, there's no mention of the numbers. It's all strictly guidance.
Okay, thanks very much, Bob. Does anybody have any questions for Bob?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I have one thing that cropped up the other day, which I'd never been asked for before. I've got a client that wants us to fit 5 amp sockets upside down. So in other words, the 2 pins are at the top and the 1 pin at the bottom, to stop flexes looping underneath the sockets. And I'll tell you what sort of client this is. They saw it when they were having dinner with a member of royalty who have that in their house. That's how I was told when I said I wasn't very sure. Who said, well, royalty can do it. So I'd never heard it before. Is that allowed to use it in that unconventional way?
I would think it would be actually. The requirement in the regs, I'm just looking at the regs, section 553, talks about a socket outlet on a wall or similar structure shall be mounted.
Bob, sorry, we're not hearing you very well.
Sorry,
I don't think.
Can you hear me?
Can everybody
Yeah, it's
hear?
when your head was turned away.
Right. A socket outlet on a wall or similar structure shall be mounted at height above the floor or any working surface to minimise the risk of mechanical damage to the socket outlet or to an associated plug and its flexible cable, which might be caused during insertion, use, or withdrawal of the plug. We talk about a minimum height. So things like mounting them on skirting boards wouldn't be suitable. However, as we say, they're rotated, and there isn't any clear information on that because the manufacturer's instructions, I dare say, don't mention it. I've never seen a manufacturer's instruction that says you can mount a socket either, on its side or upside down for that matter. I know the question has come up with regard to consumer units, for instance, and again, the opinion wasn't perfectly suitable. If the consumer unit was mounted on its side, we could say suitable if it was mounted upside down, fair enough. So, in my opinion, I would say, and it is only my opinion, I would say that would be okay, Stephen.
Right, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'd never heard it before. I can see the logic in it though, but I haven't seen it.
As long as you're no damaging the flex.
No. In fact, you're less chance of damaging the flex actually. That's what their argument is.
Well, we're going against royalty.
No, they just want the flex to come out the top and go straight up the wall. That's what they want.
Yeah. As I say, there isn't if the manufacturer has specific requirements for proper operation, it would be detailed on it. Certainly, it's not something that the wiring regulations considers other than, as you say, damage to the flex or the plug top when you're inserting the thing. So as long as that's satisfied, then you see a particular problem. Or maybe the height, I presume it's one of these old houses where they're mounted on skirting boards up there.
The house is getting completely rewired, and I've got them to agree to put them at, because the house is getting altered, so there'll be a building warrant. So the sockets are going at 450 at the centres.
Sorry, they're off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just never heard it before.
Didn't blame me when the building control officer comes in. Well, you can come back for my opinion if you want.
This place is so remote, the building inspector might not even appear, so it's up in Glennewick, so I don't know.
No, it's an unusual one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, Stephen. Any